We have a tailgate that is coming off. The hinge disintegrated. So my job today is to MacGyver a repair because this is a welded piece and no one has a part for it. So I'm going to take this off and I'll show you what I've got for possible repairs. It just comes off with a screwdriver, lifts up, and then it's free. Now this just slides right out, and that's where the cup used to be for the hinge. Just like that. I wanted to show you, I considered using these end caps for a closet. So that was one option. The other option is pipe joining for electrical. And so I was going to just cut it down to size and have it slip on over, but it's a little sloppy. And then lastly, this little gem was something that my neighbor had, and it seems to be just about a perfect fit. So I'm only going to need 3/4 of an inch of this, so cut this off, put a backing on it, and attach it here. So that's the goal, is to do a little welding project. You have to have a clean surface on that. I'm going to clean up the inside a little bit more too. I'm going to use this as my backing, so I'm going to cut a chunk out here, grind off the paint, and weld them together. Okay, now it's time for a couple of tack welds right here. And I can brush this off, get it cleaned up, but I'm going to finish putting a bead all the way around, so it should be nice and solid. Little drop of oil. Okay, good. Okay, I'm going to put a piece of tape over the hole to get a reference point. We know that that hole is where the old piece fit. So now what I'm going to do, take a pen and mark as close to dead center as I can. Now I've got the hole here, and I'm going to line that up, and then I can mark where this needs to go. we have to have enough clearance for this to fit here and on this, and now we do. We've got about 1/8 of an inch of freedom, so that's great. Before it was getting stuck right about here. Okay, we're going to grind this down, getting ready for welding. Okay, I've got this positioned. We'll put a couple tack welds in it. So before we put this back on for the final time, I got some automotive grease that we're going to put on the joint here, on the hinge. And I'm going to put up here and on the other side. Once that end is in, you have to lift this up and slide it down. Got it. Like a charm.